break, and today we'll be talking about bad personal hygiene on Healthy Corner. First is, you see, these things, like I said, some of us, or we all know these things, but we are so ignorant, or we are so negligent, or we think they are not, or they mean nothing, but they actually mean a lot. First, don't keep one toothbrush for too long, or sharing of toothbrush. Okay, I've seen siblings share toothbrush. I've seen friends share toothbrush, saying it doesn't mean, saying it not cause any harm. I've just used it once, I just use it twice, or it will not do anything. And I've also seen people use a particular toothbrush for a very long time. A certain time I traveled, and I went to a family friend's house. So she asked me to help bathe her little boy, and I went into the bathing room. I asked the boy, where is your toothbrush? And he pointed the toothbrush for me. Immediately I picked it up. I feel like beating the mother of this boy. Like, I feel like beating up the mother. I screamed and came out. I said, what the heck is this? The toothbrush has so changed color, not black now. I not is it? I don't know if it's now black, brown, green mixed together, and you were comfortable still using it. I am even talking to you adults now. You can use a toothbrush for a whole year, like you don't feel irritated with the toothbrush. You don't feel that things are not right. You don't feel, as in, does it still brush your teeth? Like, do you still feel your teeth that they are clean, that they are brushed? No, that's the way you brush your teeth. You can feel with your tongue. After using that toothbrush of a year and a year plus, how does it feel when you use your tongue to feel your teeth? Does it feel that it's clean? It's dangerous to your health, and we ignore all of these things. To share a toothbrush is to share a part of one that is profoundly personal. It is personal. That is profoundly personal. The microcosm of one's mouth that is only for you is what you are sharing with either your sibling or your friend that probably came to your house. I remember while growing up, I still do it like till date. You can't come to my house and not see at least extra 2 packs of toothbrush. It's not possible. You see toothbrush, you see saving stick, you see undies, like female undies. I don't joke with it. I used to have it extra in case you have a visitor. That is why you need it. In case my finish suddenly and I don't have money to purchase new one. I don't joke with shaving stick. I don't joke with toothbrush. I don't joke with undies, which is pint. I don't joke with it. I used to have it extra. If, like, right now, I still have like at least 2 pack, at least unused, that is not open yet. So even people around me are taking cognizance of it, that will be asking me, do you have extra brush? Do you have, please, where is that your brush? Let me go and take. That is how it should be, not to share. Not to share. It is an art that should never come to your mind. Talk more of carrying it out. Sharing a toothbrush is the art that shouldn't even come to your mind. How much more carrying it out? Likewise, a toothbrush should not become an inheritance. It should not become an inheritance. You think this is my own, I inherited it, or I need to use it until I have used my money. Someone will say, let me enjoy it. I bought it with my money. Let me get the dividends of what I've gotten. No, use a particular toothbrush until it changes color. I don't need to wait for it to change color. I know when I open the one I started using now, and I know when I will stop using it. I don't even need anybody to tell me. Even people around me also know. They only say, we have used this brush for this time. They will tell you when they started using it. And when it's time for them to change, they will even be the one reminding me. I know already. That is how it should be with you. Why using a toothbrush for a very, very long time? The service of a toothbrush is noble and infinite. Hit I've seen people that used to hit their toothbrush. Like they will say, I've used it for 2 months. They will now boil water. Oh my goodness. They will now boil water and bring a bowl and put the toothbrush and salt and then cover it. Like, seriously? No, it shouldn't be. Even the dentist will tell you that you should use it 3 months. But if you're sensible enough, if you care for your personal hygiene enough, you should know that you wouldn't even allow it to get to the 3 months. Not even the brush the brush of these days. After a month, I think they are worn out. Yes, they are worn out. How much more using it for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, a year, a particular toothbrush? No, it is wrong. It's a bad personal hygiene. Personal, it is a harm you are doing to your person, to yourself, not to the next neighbor, not to your brother, not to your sister, but to yourself. So it's a bad personal hygiene that you shouldn't even think of doing. And the second one is not brushing your tongue when you are brushing your teeth. Okay, I've this is funny anyway. I've seen someone that brushes, like, he brushes the first day and he didn't brush his tongue. I was like, maybe he has done it before I came to where he was brushing. And the second day he repeated the same thing. And out of curiosity, I just called him. I said, you brush your teeth, you didn't brush your tongue. He said, tongue does not need to brush special. Immediately you have brushed teeth, that tongue. I said, like, what are you saying? Then your mouth will be smelling. There are people that when you see their tongue, I don't know what is these things are called medically now. You see some white substance, you know, in their tongue, like very obvious. Why will you brush your teeth and not brush your tongue? How can the brush you brush in your teeth work for the tongue? It's not possible. Many overlook the importance of tongue cleaning. The tongue harbors many bacteria, particularly towards the back, towards that's the inside, which can contribute to bad breath. I said it. Your mouth will be stinking, your mouth will be smelling. You have bad breath. You can't talk where people are. People will just stylishly change their position, the position of their face, because of your breath is bad. It's recommended to gently brush your tongue each time you brush your teeth, reaching as far as the inside. You take it inside. Some don't even use toothbrush. Like the stick a friend of mine normally use, and it works very well. When he has used that stick to pull out all the whitish stuffs from the tongue, he will now use the toothbrush lightly and go over the tongue. How can I brush my teeth and not brush my tongue? Bad personal hygiene. This simple addition to your oral care routine can significantly improve your breath and contribute to a healthy mouth. Just that single act of brushing or cleaning your tongue, anyone you can call it. It can increase your oral routine. It can increase the healthiness of your mouth. This mouth need to be taken care of. So how will I now brush my teeth and not brush my tongue? I can't even feel okay. I won't even feel comfortable. I won't feel safe. I won't feel like I've done anything at all. For me, I have not brushed. So how will I be comfortable and brushing only my teeth and then letting my tongue be all by itself? Don't go nowhere. We'll be going on a quick break. And when we get back, of course, we'll go deeper into bad personal hygiene that you and I, we know it, but we are overlooking it. So we need to go back to the drawing board. We'll be right back. Of course, you are welcome back from that quick break. We're talking about bad personal hygiene here on Healthy Corner with my humble self, Madam Chi. Anytime I know that you are out there, you are there watching, liking, commenting, and following, it gives me this great joy that we need to do more. And of course, happy Valentine in advance. Do have a safe Val. Don't be violent. Don't go all out because you want to please either a woman or a man. Just make sure you know your boundaries, do your things the way your capacity can carry, and don't go overboard. All right, we're talking about bad personal hygiene. I'm talking about don't use one toothbrush for too long, and don't share toothbrush. And also talk about the importance of you brushing your tongue, because so many of us neglect the place of brushing our tongue even while we brush our teeth, and using your hands to wipe off sweat. This is very, especially with men, it is very common, especially with men. You see them, they, not because they will drag it from here and ibia, and then clean their hands. This is bad personal hygiene. Using of hands to wipe off sweat is not the best idea. Our hands come into contact with various surfaces throughout the day, which makes it uncontrollably to contact disease. Uncontrollably to contact disease. A thousands of different type of disease within an hour we come in contact with our hands. So to maximize the risk of transferring these germs to our face or body, using a small towel or hanky would work better. Or even a part of your shirt is advisable. You can use a part of your shirt because you don't have a towel, or because you don't have a hanky at the moment, then using your hands. These hands come in contact with a lot of things. Okay, why is it advisable we wash our hands regularly? Why is it advisable we wash our hands before eating anything? I know of someone in this office. He's working. If you want to eat anything, he will still use the same hand without washing it. The way he will open that stuff, the way he will massacre it, the same hand he will use when he wants to wipe his sweat. He will use the same hand to wipe off his sweat. The same hand. And this is dangerous. This is bad. It is not supposed to be. You don't use your hands to wipe your sweat. Either you use a towel, you use a hanky, or you can use a part of your shirt if you're wearing a shirt, or a part of your clothes, rather than using your hands to wipe off that sweat. It is not fair. So in case you are in a position, or in case you are part of people that always use their hands to wipe sweat, please, I am begging you. I'm here on Healthy Corner on behalf of the family of Healthy Corner. I am pleading with you. Don't use your hands. Don't use your hands to wipe off sweat. How can? It is dangerous because our hands come in contact with a lot of germs. So it is very, very dangerous. Significantly reduce your exposure to potential illness. This simple change can significantly reduce your exposure to potential illness. For the fact that you're using a towel, for the fact that you're using an hanky, for the fact that you're using your shirt, it reduces your chances of being exposed to some certain illness. It reduces your chances of being exposed to some sickness. Use your towel, not your hands, to wipe off sweat. I know I am busy. I was rushing out and I forgot to take my towel. I was rushing out. I forgot to take my hanky. I was rushing out. That is why I have to use my hand to wipe off the sweat. Hello, don't forget that that hand that you are using to wipe off that sweat is just a sweat of maybe within 5-10 minutes. But in the nearest future, do you know what that hand you transfer to your face, which is the germ in your hands, you transfer to your face, will do to you in the nearest future? Can you tell? You can't. That is why we say it's bad personal hygiene. It is what we do on a daily basis and we feel they are normal. It is what we do every day and we feel they are okay, especially the other gender, the men. They find it so comfortable to use. It's even the way they used to wipe off the sweat that used to piss me off. Like, it gets me irritated. I can't imagine. Why not? What happened to your clothes? Your clothes are closer now. Your clothes are very close to you. Even if it's white, then you can dab. No, you can dab with your clothes. If you want to like clean or wipe, you can dab with your clothes. I think that is better than using your hand to wipe. As someone that has suffered, you understand it. I say, God, I have suffered. You now use your hand to wipe away your suffering. No, that is wrong. That is bad personal hygiene. Please, as I'm talking to you, let's do away with all of these things. It is causing more harm to us. It is doing more damage than good to us. It is not improving our system. It is not improving us. It is rather bringing some illness that are not palatable, that are not even supposed to be in our body to our body. Applying lotion too late after a shower. I know of someone that this is a female. She'll go to the bathroom, she'll shower. Before she will apply the lotion, the water would dry off itself in her body. No, it's wrong. A common mistake in skincare is delaying lotion application after showering. Doctors emphasize the importance of moisturizing immediately after bath. Immediately you're out of the shower, you use your lotion on your body, like immediately. That is the way, that is how effective it will be. So delaying to do that, you leave it for a longer period of time, it is a bad personal hygiene. The ideal routine is to pat skin dry and then apply moisturizer while the skin is still lightly deep with water. That's why when you want to clean your body, you use towel, right? But you don't drag. Even with your towel, you dab your body. With your towel, you dab your body, you dab your skin, you dab. If you see the way some people use towel to clean, you like, are you fighting with it? So it is very important that immediately you come out of the shower, you apply your lotion, you apply your cream. That is how effective it will be. This helps to lock in the moisture absorbed during the shower. A lotion should be used for the body while a cream is preferable for the face. Yes, for people that are into skincare, if you want to care for yourself very, very well, a lotion should be used for your body while a cream that is more mild should be used for your face. And then it's preferable. Delaying the step can significantly reduce the effectiveness of your moisturizer, leading to less hydrated skin. It will lead to less hydrated skin. So many of us feel I need to clean up everything, like every water from my body. I need to clean it up before I'll be able to apply my cream. I will need to allow it dry off. You're delaying. That is why you buy a skincare product, you say the skincare is not working. Okay, and so many of us, we buy product from random vendors. They don't even know how to tell you to apply. So you can buy the right product, but lack of right application will not give you the result that is duly deserved. The result that is due to that body cream or products because you do not apply it the way it should be applied. You didn't. And another one is so many of us neglect the place of applying cream or oil on our head. We leave our scalp to dry. When was the last time you used cream on your head? Yes, you, I'm asking you. When was the last time that you used hair cream on your head and it went down to your hair and allow your scalp to see some cream? When was the last time? These are personal hygiene that we neglected. It's supposed to be good for us, but it has turned bad because we neglect them. Another one is using a particular shaving stick for a longer period of time. This is deadly. This is dangerous. I've seen someone that used a shaving stick for a whole year, like a shaving stick, and she was telling me that am I using it to barb my hair? Hello, even your armpits, and you're using it to barb for a whole year, 12 whole months. Let's assume you're not a hairy person. Probably you shave once in a month. Even at that, it is too much. It is dangerous. It is killing. That is why you see people come out with some rashes, some boils, so many things. You use a shaving stick and you drop it. All those things are contaminated. I can't imagine for a whole year. They are contaminated. Please, we need to go back to the drawing board and do things the way they are supposed to do, the way they should be done. I don't just want us to, be falling sick unnecessarily. Don't. And don't just assume. There are things that if you do not understand in your body, you go see a doctor. If it's about your skin, go and see a dermatologist. Don't go and see Brother Emeka that is selling cream. No. Go and meet a dermatologist. Let him explain to you. I was speaking to someone yesterday, and she was telling me about, she had these rashes on her face after she used a product that was very harsh, and she said, it's even getting better, sis. That is getting better. That thank God she quickly went to a dermatologist, and she didn't go from one cosmetic shop to another seeking for what to apply for it. She only went to a dermatologist, and that one, what they would do for you, they would check your skin type to be able to know what suits you, what will work better for you, to even know the product you are purchasing. Is it for your skin type? And many of us don't know that some people have dry skin, so we don't even know all of these things. All right, we have a message here from Vic James. He says, cleaning sweat with the hand is a personal thing and not a particular gender. The last time I checked, females don't have handkerchief in the kitchen while cooking, and same sweating. Okay, at the same time sweating out. No, okay, yes, I agree with you, but me, I won't speak for every of my gender. But I've seen so many of my gender that even while they are cooking, let me tell you what I do. I won't tell you that I will quickly go and get my handkerchief. No. Most of the time, I use my clothes. I can't imagine cooking and sweating. And okay, then the sweat will drop inside the food. Then that is more harm that we are causing for ourselves. I agree with you. But you see, this wiping is common with the men. But if yes, female can use their clothes, they can use, I know, they can quickly use their clothes and clean their face, of course. Like I do that at times while I'm in the kitchen. If I can rush out to the room to take my hanky to dab my face, I just use my clothes to dab. Because I can't imagine the sweat. The same thing even while doing laundry, even while doing some house chores, you notice you are sweating. Please don't use your hand to, especially when you're doing cleaning in the house. All the surface you've touched, all the things you've touched, all the germs, you're not using it to, you transfer it back to yourself. No, it's bad. I agree with you 50% that is not one gender thing. But at the same time, we just need to be conscious, or we just need to pull away from this. I have this from Matilda Osagi, say Madam Chi of Africa. Thank you, darling. So what's your take about this whole bad personal hygiene we are talking about? We would love to know what's your take. What's your minus and what's your plus? What do you think? Are there other things you want people to know? No one is an island. We are all product of relationship and influence. And don't forget, whatever worth living for, worth doing it well. If see, not dying for now. Whatever worth living for, if your health worth living for, then it worth for you to manage your health well. If your health worth living for, it worth you knowing the things to do to take care of your health. If your health worth living for, then it worth taking precautions, dropping some things, and then abiding some things to your life to enhance your health, in dropping some things to reduce some risks of illness that will cause damage to your health. They say health is wealth. I agree totally. It is when you are healthy that you can be wealthy. Health and hygiene are a basic personal need for everybody. Health and hygiene are a basic personal need for everybody. You need to work with this. You need to work on your bad personal hygiene. If my hygiene are bad, then I need to work towards it getting better. I think that is all we'll be drawing the curtain for today because of our time. Next week, we're going to talk about another area. Maybe, probably, what are those good personal hygiene I need to imbibe? What are those good personal hygiene? Maybe I am doing them and I need to add more. I need to put more effort towards them. Because when we neglect all of these things, we begin to fall sick. Sickness is very, very near. Be a role model by practicing good personal hygiene habits for yourself, such as washing your hands regularly, brushing your teeth, and bathing regularly. How many times do you bathe in a day? How many times? Probably once, probably once in 2 days. I just recently heard of someone that I know, and the person was complaining to me that, do you know that this person bathes once in 2 days? Like, how? If I'm at home, I am not going out. If I'm at home, I'm not going anywhere. I can do that 4 times in a day. If I'm at home, I can do it 4 times. Like last night, before daybreak, it was 3 times. 3 times. So how you go out in the morning, you of course you bathe and go out in the morning. Then you come back at night, you comfortably sleep. Like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Okay. No, we are more than this. Please, let's do more. Let's put more effort. Because whatever we are doing today is what our children will grow up to see us do. I can't imagine telling my child, go and it's night, go and you not tell me, mommy, you have you. No, you lead by example. They see you doing it. So even merely you're saying it, they're already on the go to do it. They won't even question you. Because the children we have these days will ask you, when was the last time you did that? When was the last time you brushed? When was the last time you bathed? You should know what I'm saying. So let's do away with our bad personal hygiene. And it will do us a whole lot of good. A special thank you to all of you that have joined this live. I truly and really appreciate you. And to our executive producer, thank you for this opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Don't forget, it is Valentine's season. Do your best and leave your rest for your girlfriend or your boyfriend. All right? It's on Wednesday, you know. It's Thursday. The Val is coming up on, no, it's on Wednesday, 14th, right? Yes, 14th. 14th, show love to someone. Don't be selfish. Don't eat alone. When you eat alone, you will die alone. So show love, spread love. Let's love reign and rule. Hmm?